This is episode 9 of the Justice and Phyllip podcast. 2020, we back. More episodes, more content.
Happy New Year.
And just, good ass convo. If you're listening to this at work, at your job, or you just chilling in the whip, chilling on the couch listening to this, we hope we can provide you with some insightful thought.
Y'all can catch us on YouTube too. I see y'all looking at us, looking at me.
Yeah, we're going to get the social straight and all that stuff so y'all can go ahead and follow and engage with our stuff. We're trying to, build some more listeners.
Yeah.
But Phyllis had a really good ass idea. We need to talk about high school for a second. So we need to sit back and reflect because it's almost been 10 years.
It's been a minute
since we've been out of high school. We
we
both graduated in 2011, and where we were then compared to where we are now, so different.
Oh my God. It's like, I be thinking about just the stuff people used to be doing in high school. I'm just like, can y'all do that shit right now? Like, as an adult, the type of shit y'all was doing. Like, because y'all was either some for real ass bullies. Y'all niggas was fighting. Not like actual fight. Y'all was brawling, like throwing chairs and shit. Like, I just don't see that as an adult happening. I just don't.
Let me ask you this.
Y'all in society right now.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to your 10-year reunion if your class has one?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Yes. Because it's like, okay, look. I ain't even gonna hold you. I need to see what y'all looking like right now. Like, I need to see
like,
because some of y'all was brawling and some of y'all was disrespecting teachers.
Facts.
Now it's like
big facts.
Y'all got kids now, so y'all gotta tell y'all kids not to do what y'all was doing. So I gotta see, like, did y'all for real change, or like, is it all fake? And then y'all be up on the gram like thirsty and stuff, posting y'all thirst traps. I'm trying to see, did those thirst traps come through? Did it work out? Like, I just want to see.
Interesting.
I'm just saying. Dudes be posting mood. Dang, man.
They trying to get them DMs popping.
Did it work out? I don't know.
For me, it's conditional as to whether I'm gonna go or not.
Why?
I feel like I have to have at least one of my 3 friends go.
Yep, you do gotta have your friends.
If none of my friends go, I'm definitely not going.
Nah.
I feel like if at least one go, then I'm gonna go. And I also feel like if at least one of us goes, the rest of us will go.
I feel that, because it's like, it's no point in going if you're not gonna like be with your friends. Everything is gonna be forced.
Yeah, because for me, like that was high school, my friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't high school without them.
Yeah. Yo, you know what else I want to see? Everybody crushed what they look like right now, because all I know is my crushes. Ooh, baby. Ooh, not saying they hit, but it's like they not a top player no more. Like, they not on that.
You used to think your crush was the shit, like the end all be all baddest
That's
bitch.
it. And then Flint Fine is a whole different type of fine. I don't think we should get into that right now. But it's like, it's not like Miami Fine. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is
it's a whole
very regular looking
there.
people. Like,
yeah, it's crazy when you think back on how in the moment high school and just like all the shit that went on was just so important to you. Like, everybody else's opinions, like the mentality, dress code, trends.
I can't talk to you in front of my friends. Only in the hallway when we all by ourselves.
Yeah. What's up for that?
But one thing I was wondering though is, like, do kids even find their peers attractive because of Instagram? Honestly.
Oh, you saying like it's too many bad bitches out there?
On IG, like, girls with booty shots and all that going on. It's like, but it's like when you go to high school, people mad regular looking. It's like.
But if that's all you got, you just gonna work with what you got.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's going back to what we was just saying. Like, shit, everybody, it was some quote unquote badass females in high school. Not to down any of the ones. Like, it was some. I can think of some badass females from high school. Mm-hmm. But then there's also a whole nother slew of females that was quote unquote bad just because that's all you knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how I feel about the dudes too. I feel like until you go to college, you realize, wow, there's a bunch of other dudes that look different. You usually go for like
a bunch of other dudes that look different.
I mean, it's like when you go to Flint, it's like all the dudes dress the same, they look the same, they all like the same stuff. I don't know. And
then you got to college and found me. Yeah. He was like, oh, he different.
Yeah, he tall, he cute.
What's one memorable thing off the top of your head that you remember from high school? Like the most memorable memory.
My most memorable memory?
Yeah.
Yo, it would have to be this one fight in high school. I mean, I'm trying not to be like negative, but bruh, I remember the fight so vivid.
Yeah. I mean, you can say whatever. We can
and
block
it was
and blur everything.
And I remember it was like I was trying to avoid this fight though. Mm-hmm. But it's like it was so many people, they drugged me to the fight. I was like, no, like I was trying to get to class and it was like traffic just pushed me towards the fight. Mm-hmm. Bruh, this girl was just like, bruh, she was beating up this girl so bad, she just stood up and was just like, I'm done.
Damn.
Like,
she called it herself?
Yes.
Damn.
Like, what kind of fight is that? They just like, yep.
I'm tired of beating your ass.
Right.
Shit. You ain't even putting up a fight no more.
Dang, like, this ain't even fun no more.
Right.
I was just like, damn. I feel so bad. And then I think another memorable school memory for me was, it was this dude that got kicked out of class for farting too much. I've never seen that in my whole...
He was farting too loud or was it just stinking?
It was stinking. Like, he got a pink slip and everything. Like, I have never in my life seen that. Like, the teacher was like, she was real nice too. She was like, listen, I think you must have a medical thing going on. You need to go. And she just wrote for farting too much on this pink slip. For real, kicked out of class. That was pretty funny.
I'm going to have to say, off the top of my head, this is definitely top memories. This don't have to do with nobody else but me, but I wore 2 of the wrong shoes to school one day.
Dang.
Cause I don't know. I just, you know how I like to just like, I don't cut no lights on when I get up. Like, I'm just moving around in the dark and shit.
I know they cooked you.
Nobody knew. Nobody really knew. I had my mama come and bring me another shoe.
Oh, you smart. I would have struggled all day.
Why? Why would you call your mama?
My mama ain't bringing me no dang on shoe.
Damn, your mom must want you to suffer in embarrassment.
Yep, that's right. That's how you learn. That's how she be.
Nah, I wore 2 of the wrong shoes. I wore like a Jordan shoe, a black and white Jordan shoe, and a blue and white Nike shoe. And they felt exactly the same.
Yo, you probably could have got away with that though, because people was wearing mixed match shoes.
Nah, I wasn't cool enough. Shit, see,
but it's
back
like,
in high school,
J's though. It wasn't
no, these wasn't like some retro J's or none of that. These was the newer ones that was like, okay, you got J's, but it ain't like everybody else J's and shit. Like, you didn't stand in. I didn't stand in line for these J's. Put it like that. Like these was nobody really.
You gotta be a bold ass nigga to do mix and match J's. Not everyone can pull it off.
Yeah, I wore mixed match shoes, and I went all through like breakfast. I spotted it in first hour.
Yep.
Like halfway through first hour, I went through breakfast, went through the hallway, went to my locker. Like I ain't hear nobody like laugh at me. Nobody said shit. I was just doing my work one day, and we was in science class, and I just looked down. And I'm like,
oh, Neptune.
Yeah. These niggas finna fry my ass.
Batter me up. I'm ready for the fryer.
I hurried up and called my mama.
This dude was about to get air fried. Dang. Bruh. Can I tell you this time I got cooked so bad for wearing Skechers to school?
You was in high school doing that? You had to be in 9th grade.
I had no choice.
You was in the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's probably on you.
Oh, they flamed me.
Did you get like, you know how in like high school TV shows like a Ned's Declassified?
Yep.
They have like freshman torture and all that
shit.
Did that happen to you?
Yes.
Like, was it like a formal thing for y'all?
Yes.
Or was it just like,
because what they did was, so when I first got to my school, it was a middle school and it was / high school. So they kept the middle schoolers in one side, high school in the other. But when you're a middle schooler, sometimes your classes, you got to cut through the high school. And that used to be so, like, I used to be just nerve-wracked because they made the middle schoolers wear uniforms and the high schoolers didn't have to. So as soon as we got out there, we all huddled up and stuff, and they'll come through, the football players, Unis, and they'll just be kicking us, be like slapping books out of our hands. And it was this one kid, he came through with a rolly backpack.
Oh, that's a GG.
I didn't even walk next to that dude. They was kicking his bag. Like, they would be like, meow, and like kick underneath the bag. And so the boy was like, please stop, my lunch is in there. So they just start kicking it harder. They just start stomping his backpack.
Yeah, kids is cruel. Kids is fucked up.
It's so messed up. I'm like, why would you do that to him? He probably traumatized. That was like the craziest thing ever. Bro, and it used to be awful. They'll make fun of you because you had uniforms on. Because especially if you was nerdy. Dog. I tried so hard to look normal.
So all this was happening like in the hallways, right? Where was y'all teachers at?
Bro, in a class, talking on the phone. Girl. Like, just being busy.
See, our shit was happening in the lunchroom. So I remember this one breakfast in particular, like, we all just used to like shoot the shit in the morning, like people freestyle and just talk and shit, rap battle. So it's a bunch of freshmen sitting at the table, and then these dudes, like, everybody like got their breakfast and shit on the table, or, you know, like resting on the table.
Yeah.
These 12th graders come by and they just pick the table up. Walk off with it.
Put your food on it.
Yeah, just walk off with the table.
You don't need this.
Beecher was ruthless like that. Niggas didn't care.
What y'all do? Just sit there looking
Luckily,
sad?
the bell had rung, I want to say probably like not even a minute later. So that kind of saved us.
That's funny.
Saved by the bell. No pun intended. But
that's funny.
Yeah, and then at lunch, shit. So we had round tables at our high school. We were all, you know how you're supposed to sit like on all the sides of a round table, even though that don't make sense because round shit don't have sides.
I know what you mean.
But you're supposed to sit all around it. We would sit on one half of it.
Oh, so it'll tip over?
No. The chairs is not connected to the table at all. Okay. But we are sitting on one side of the table. So we not facing each other. We kind of like sitting in an arc.
Got it.
Because these 12th graders would fucking throw open milks at us. Open Gatorade bottles. They would be like, we would be on one corner of the cafeteria, and then they would be on another corner. And they'd probably be like, shit, we probably get a good 10 minutes.
That's like a grenade.
Yeah, a good 10 minutes in the lunch. Like, you had to eat fast, and then the milks come. Then the pizza come. Then the orange come. They just raining shit down on you. Throwing hella stuff. And then that's when the eventual food fight would break out. And they would cut the lights off, and shit would get hectic.
Oh, my God.
Like, our 9th grade year, it was almost, I feel like our 9th grade year was almost as turned as our 7th grade year. Because when I got to Beecher in the 7th grade, that shit was like a zoo.
Oh my
and they
God.
kind of, we got like new administrators and stuff. And they kind of like kept it chill for a little minute. But 9th grade, because in our cafeteria, it was like the lights was right next to the door, the light switch.
Right.
And usually they have like a bar under them.
Right.
Or, yeah, under them. So you can't turn them off. But for whatever reason, we ain't had that shit. So I'm talking about, I'm not even fucking kidding. Every day, cut the lights, food fight.
Damn.
So what we would have to do is, while we all on that one half of the table, you have to flip it up and get under it. Or like, you know, flip it up and use it as a barrier and stand behind it so you don't get hit by no food.
Dog, they really was trying to hit y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
For sure. And then that nigga Q, he had enough one day. Man, he was fed the fuck up. And he got
to fight.
Nah, he got up and left. He walked out of lunch.
Wait, why didn't y'all leave? Why y'all just sitting there getting hit with stuff?
Y'all
couldn't leave?
I don't think we were supposed to leave lunch. I'm pretty sure you could have got rolled up because we had that hall sweep shit.
Yeah.
So like if they caught you in the hall during class time or lunchtime, you getting suspended.
And you don't want to look like a snitch, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. They throwing stuff at us.
Yeah.
You be instant target.
So that nigga Q walked out and they was like, "Hey, bring your fat ass back over here."
No.
But I'm just like, nigga, what? Is he supposed to just stay here and endure y'all torture and shit?
Yes. I already told you I think about Beecher.
What? Oh.
Prison prep academy. They prepping y'all.
You're supposed to enjoy being a target and shit. Like,
especially with that card game, that card trick you told me about.
Oh, that was in lunch too. What grade was that in? That was in the 7th grade. That was in the 7th grade.
Say what that was.
Okay. So, anybody listening to this pod that was there, y'all niggas gonna be dead. I'm gonna catch some flack for this. But naive ass me, I'm in the 7th grade, and to be fair, I fuck with card tricks. Chris Angel, I used to watch that shit all the time.
That was that dude.
Dollar Tree, I'm buying like the little magic deck of cards and all that shit. I really fuck with card tricks. And I knew a magician from Beecher.
Yep.
So I'm thinking these niggas really doing a trick. So I'm standing in line and they walk up to me. They was like, "Hey, you want to see this card trick?" And I'm just like,
yeah,
"Sure, yeah, let's see. I want to see if y'all niggas is magic." So they shuffle the deck or whatever. Pick a card. I pick a card out. I get a good look at it. They like, "All right, put it back in the deck now." They shuffle the cards back up. They go through. So now they sifting through the cards trying to find mine. And they take one card out and they put it on the ground. They're like, "That's your card right there. Pick it up." So I bend down to pick the card up and they just take the deck of cards and smack me in the back of the head with it. Shit was pretty embarrassing.
That's that prison prep. Pick that card up.
And then after that point, it was a fucking, that shit turned into a meme before memes. All you heard was, "Pick up the card, Justin." Bitch. Pick up the card, Justin. Damn, you fell for that.
Right. Nope. That's why, man.
So, moral of the story, I don't trust niggas that come up to me to do magic tricks.
Bro, seniors when I was.
And them wasn't even seniors.
You just can't. Oh, dang.
No.
Dang. That's
Hell
supposed to be
nah.
people that's like impressionable. That get you like that.
No.
Dang.
Our cafeteria was kind of like Wild West. Like, you had people gambling.
Like,
Y'all didn't gamble? Did they gamble in Southwestern cafeteria?
It used to be people that be shooting dice.
In the cafeteria?
They would be doing that in the hallway. And then security was so old, they would just be like, "Hey, what's wrong? Hey!" That's all they did, and the people just ran. Like
I never understood the point of having old ass security in high school. Like, nigga, we used to have security guards that was literally like obese.
Yeah,
overweight.
exactly.
I'm just like
obese, old as hell, or they possibly might be drunk. And they'll be like, "Hey, what up? Oh, what is y'all doing? Get to class." And you just be sitting there like, they never chase nobody. They like, if you a kid, like, you know, you can run all day, but they just old. They just
big
like,
facts.
I got no time for this.
Dog, and then in our lunch, we had lunch monitors, but they was like, did y'all have like those old lady lunch monitors or those old men, like those retiree lunch monitors? Y'all ain't had that? Did y'all have lunch monitors, period?
Wait. This might confirm my prison prep theories.
Okay.
So does a lunch monitor, do they like walk around looking at y'all? Or are
not
they
necessarily.
are they really friendly pushing a trash can around?
Yeah. They walk around. They let me get your food. Let me get your tray.
That's what we
throw it
had.
away, or they'll just be like posted up until it's time to do something.
Oh, you say lunch monitor? That sounds like someone with a radio. Yep, we got someone over here eating something.
That's security guard.
I'm about to go look at them.
Security guards had the radio.
Did y'all have security in the lunchroom?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang,
for sure.
That's prison.
Did y'all have metal detectors in y'all school?
Hell yeah.
When y'all get them though? Like y'all always had them?
Mm-mm. We didn't have them, and then some stuff popped off. Some dogs came. Some stuff was discovered in backpacks. And then the next thing I knew was metal detectors.
My dad was, I think he was telling me about like some stories when he was security back at the old Beecher. And they found like a whole fifth in somebody's locker. And they took that shit.
What?
Bro, that's stupid kid shit. Nigga come to school with a damn fifth.
Kids used to do some dumb stuff. Like I think the most random thing that has happened to me, like at school, in high school, we was eating lunch and some senior put a condom on a banana. It was flowing. It was like he brought like 3, 4, or 5 bananas and put condoms on it. Was throwing it at people's lunch trays and it was scaring people. Why? I don't know.
I just hate when people just use
I don't know
dumb shit
people
like
do
that.
stuff like that. I don't understand.
Just stupid shit.
You know?
It was this dude for no reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga just poured glue on me. But no, bro. It's like now that I'm older.
Why?
I don't know.
You should have fought him.
I should have.
Those be the moments where it's
now that I'm older, I just think like people just had to be like had some fucked up shit going on at home, or they was just assholes at the time. Cause there's no reason why you would just do shit like that.
That kid probably was at home playing arts and crafts, and his dad put glue on him. Ha ha.
Right.
And so he went to school. I'm gonna put glue on somebody. I don't know how to deal with my problems. Yo, that's crazy. Nah, it's like I just think kids have issues, and they go to school, and it's like supposed to be their therapy, but it's like it's not. Like you need to pay for that. Why are you doing that for free?
I don't even think we didn't even have like a real counselor.
Oh, counselors was a joke.
Oh yeah,
like,
our counselor will let you take 6 hours of gym.
Die.
And won't say nothing until it's time to graduate. And be like, oh well, you said you wanted gym all 6 hours.
Yeah.
You don't have any credits.
Counselors will hook up their favorites, and that's it.
Damn.
Facts. What I said was facts. Because all I know is I was talking about going to college and all this stuff, and they're like, you won't have no money for that. I'm
Damn.
Like, excuse me? You supposed to make sure I pass high school. I didn't ask for this extra comment.
See, you should have went to Beecher, where we had $20,000 scholarship
whatever
that you would have definitely qualified for.
I know.
Had you been a Buccaneer.
But guess what?
And resources with pre-college programs.
But guess what? You got these counselors hooking up everybody with these scholarships, everybody with these classes. And I'm sitting up here and they're like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, well, you're going to be out of classes, so maybe you should take like what's that, skill trades?
Skill center.
You should, you have room for, you should do skill center. My mom was like, why is she offering AP English? And I was like, yeah. So I went to her, I was like, well, can I take the AP classes? Oh, I mean, you can if you want to.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, garbage.
I feel like
Get
our teachers, we had AP English and AP
calculus. Yeah.
Yeah. And our teachers more so was like, hey, you fucking taking AP.
Yeah. But it's like the counselor got to put it on there. You know, but some of them they just don't have that. You know, they come in for the bag and go home. That's some of them. That's it.
What was your favorite class in high school? From all 4 years.
From all 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hard. I actually liked AP English. That was actually pretty fun.
You a nerd.
Whatever. I can be a nerd. I don't care. Whatever. I like AP English. I like my AP Calc class because the teacher was like kooky. Like.
He was like wacky.
Joe, like, it was a raccoon in the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
And she just stopped right. It was like, just go away at the ceiling. And we all was just looking at her. And she was just like, rah! And I was like, she's kind of crazy. It's okay. She's not that bad. And then I liked my, I took a Greek mythology class.
Damn.
That was
y'all niggas was advanced.
Yeah. That was
nowhere
fun.
near that shit.
It was pretty fun. And then I my chemistry class was fun. I just thought it was cool. Like we did experiments and we did like dissected stuff.
Y'all was like doing titrations?
No, we didn't do no.
Cause I thought Rhonda knew that shit.
We did do titrations. We did titrations. Yeah, we did. Yep, we did titrations. Materials
for that shit.
And
we did dissect frogs though.
Yeah, dissect stuff. That was cool. And then the one I also liked my regular physics class because there wasn't enough room for me to do AP, so they put me in regular, and people thought I was so smart, and it was just like I'm just normal, just like you.
I took physics, but I don't remember anything from it in high school.
I hated it. I'm so bad at it.
Some shit, but like it wasn't like we learned a lot. Our science classes, I feel like I didn't learn a lot.
I feel like I'm a visual learner. So if you tell me there's a force acting on this right now and I can't see it, that messes me up. Like, where is it? I don't see nothing. Yeah, that was my issue.
I really have to think to figure out my favorite class. Shit, because I'm about going to say gym.
I hated gym. I did not like gym at all.
Y'all must have had a real gym teacher.
No, she wasn't. Okay, no shade, because everybody gonna know who I'm talking about. But it was a gym teacher, and she had favorites, and she loved the more athletic ones. But the ones like me that was struggling, she was slashing my grade up. I got a B in gym.
Damn.
How do you do that? Exactly.
See, my gym teacher went to school with my dad, so we ain't have to do shit. This nigga.
That is some bull.
He was like, hey, Lope, just write me a poem, a health poem.
What?
You'll get an A. So I fucking wrote this poem about not smoking.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Shit, nigga, we just hooped in that bitch and just chilled.
Yo, I purposely did a sport so I didn't have to go to gym. And they changed the dang on rules.
See, that would be dope.
You had to do gym even if you did sports. And I was so mad. Because I'm like, that's why I did one.
I'm trying to think. What was my favorite class?
You had a favorite class.
I want to pick a favorite class based on like teacher and material, but I feel like the first one that comes to mind is my favorite because my friends was in it.
Oh, well,
and we just got
good.
to shoot the
that's
shit.
Still good.
Okay.
Art was one.
I was just finna say art.
You like art,
but not not wholly because it was art. Which our art teacher,
it was fun.
Our art teacher was like super liberal. Her name was Miss Marquez.
Oh,
Miss Marquez.
Yeah. I had Miss Londrigan, like a dragon.
But yeah, Miss Marquez, her classroom was like dirty, but it was like art dirty, like paint supplies
that's good, yeah.
Crayons and chalk and charcoal everywhere. Miss Marquez was hella cool, and as long as you did something, kept that pencil going, you got your participation points. And my friends was in the class, and it was my first hour, so we just sat at the same table and just fucking talk shit all day.
Yeah,
like, you can't beat that.
What I liked about Miss Landrigan, it was like her class was therapy sessions. People was going through stuff, and she was just like, really take all that and just put it on the painting and express yourself. And I was like, man, she cool. I wish like
express yourself.
You know how when you're in high school, you're like, wow, I wish my mom was like her. Like my mom is about expressing yourself. Just come home and do your homework and do your chores. Don't give me no sass.
Shit, our teacher would have been like that.
Yeah.
And fucking people would have been like, man, Miss Marcus, what the hell are you talking about?
Express myself. Nah. Yeah, it was another class I liked. I really like my art class. I love my music class. That was really fun.
Looking back, I should have did music.
You should have did music.
And we also, we had a 0-hour class called International Studies. Where you like study an international country and then you visit it.
Oh, that's cool.
At Beecher, my nigga. But yeah, I was like, nigga, I ain't getting up at fucking 6 a.m. going to school for this.
You should have did that.
I should have. Looking back on it, I should have.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very interesting. Girl,
Justin, I love you. Why are you leaving me?
Yeah,
I gotta put, I gotta go.
So I got a flight to catch.
Loved you and leaved you.
Shut up. What was your least favorite class?
Gym.
Oh yeah, you did already
Hands
say
down,
that.
gym.
You did already say that.
Nah, but it was another class I really
My least
liked,
favorite
though.
classes
What?
was English. Cause
Your little defiant self.
I was staunchly against reading books and writing essays. Like I did not fuck with that shit at all. Probably because I wasn't interested in any of the books. Like we fucking read
I'm not gonna
like
lie, the book selection is pretty dry. The book selection is pretty dry though. It's like it's not that great.
we read like Frankenstein.
Ugh.
What else we? I don't
Catcher
even
in the Rye
remember.
was pretty raunchy.
We read Color Purple.
Ooh.
To Kill a Mockingbird. I just was not interested in that shit. Like I read books way more now, and it's like it's fun because I can like read about the shit I care about. Like I can read like war shit and comedy and finance and economics and biographies and shit like that.
Do you remember the era of the Zane books?
I ain't fuck with that.
Bruh. It was this dude I could not like
in my repertoire.
He got on my nerves. He used to bring a Zane book and read that junk out loud. We'd be like, get out of here.
What was they doing?
Nigga, I don't know about what was he not doing? That was a very inappropriate book. I'm like, how you get a hold of these Zanes? Then I found out it was at the library. Yeah, you could check them out at the library.
And the teachers wasn't checking them before they posted it?
Not at the school library. You go to the Flint Public Library.
Oh.
You can check them out. And that's what that person was doing.
That's funny as hell.
Like, it's so irritating.
Now, I remember in the 7th grade, they gave us this book called Spike Fences. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a part in the book where somebody was like getting sexually assaulted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, something real sexual was going down, but they blacked all the pages out.
Shit.
It was like the good parts of the book was perfectly fine, but the bad parts was blacked out with permanent marker. But you could still kind of read through them. So like it was like a thing. Like if niggas caught you, on the black pages, they finna oust your ass.
Dang.
Oh, you reading the black pages? Oh, he's speeding up. Ooh. This nigga hormones raging.
I hate Beecher. They won't let you grow.
And mind you, this was mostly me and my friends. QD New and Dre.
Oh, it's your friends doing that.
For the most part.
That's funny as hell. Shit. Yo, that's funny as hell. I'm still trying to think. It was this class that I messed with heavy, though. It was like, I had my art class I messed with. Mm-hmm. I had my music class I messed with. It was one other class. I wish I could remember it. I'm going to have to come back to that.
What's a top fight in your books?
Dog. We gonna have to I'm not even gonna say her name because I forgot we recording. But it was this girl. It was this fight in this cafeteria, bro, and it was like her versus 2 girls. Mm-hmm. And so she beating up one friend. This is in cafeteria. So there's a bunch of bitch, weed flying, all that bitch, like yelling all this stuff. So she was beating her up. Everybody just like, oh. So the girl was like, oh, hell no. You not about to fight my bitch. So she grabbed a chair and threw it at her like hard, full. Like she put her whole body into that throw through the chair. I don't know how the girl realized it, but she turned around just in time to catch it, and she flung it back and hit the girl with it. Yes.
That's WWE shit.
Just when I tell you I was afraid, everybody just was like, pause, silence, like, oh shit, like, is the girl okay? Like she just got hit with a chair.
So she got hit full force with a chair.
Like the girl she was fighting the girl's friend. Mm-hmm. So the girl was like, oh no, you're not about to be fighting my friend, my bitch. So she grabbed a chair and
is this like a folding chair or
like this is like a cafeteria Flint Public High School chair.
Okay.
Like the metal and hard seat.
Yeah.
And she picked it up and she flung it at her. And like the girl like was fighting her, but she turned around and caught the chair and threw it at the girl. Like we weren't expecting her to turn around.
Right. Y'all looking like, oh shit.
Yes, the girl wasn't either. So she got hit with a complete chair.
Damn.
Just like
she got hit in the face?
She got whole body hit with a chair.
Whole body
like, girl was out. And she was beating up the friend still. So we was just like, oh my God. Like,
is she all right?
Yes. Everybody stopped paying attention to the fight.
What
at
happened
that point.
to her? Did she get like a knot or was she bleeding?
No, she was just hurt. I think she was okay, but it's like you got a whole ass chair thrown at you.
That'll fuck you up.
Yo, that'll make you think
sure.
about all your choices in your friendship. It maybe wasn't worth it. Just maybe, because now y'all both broken up.
Facts. So she had already beat the other girl.
Yeah, she continued beating her after she threw the chair at her.
So the other girl was stunned. She was out of it. She couldn't even do shit.
Yes. And mind you, Justin, this girl has been a brawler. That's the same girl that said I'm done. And
damn,
she even hit a teacher, and the teacher got shook. Like, I've never seen I've seen teachers try to break up fights, but I never seen a teacher shook like, is my nose broken? Like,
damn. Because
she was fighting this girl by the lockers, and so he went to stop them. He was like, hey, ladies, stop it, ladies, stop. She turned around, just, poof, clock right in the face. We was like, and she just kept fighting the person, but he was sitting there, like, touching his nose, like, is it bleeding? I was like, yeah, we need to leave this girl alone. Like, leave her.
I got 3 memorable ones.
Yeah.
And the reason I have 3 is because I categorize them into, like, top memorable funny fight.
Oh, funny. Top
memorable, most, like, brutal fight. And then, shit, just fucking memorable, random as hell fight. So the first one is when these 2 dudes fought over Birdman.
Oh my God.
So we just in fucking geometry class. Mm-hmm. It's a regular ass day, and we talking about rappers. And somebody brings up Birdman. And this one dude was like, man, Birdman a bitch.
Ooh.
And this other dude, he got up. He said, Birdman a what? And then so the other dude squared up with him. He was like, I said Birdman a bitch. And then old boy just punched him in the throat. And they commenced to scrapping. And then the bell rings. So everybody's crowding this fight from our class. And everybody in the hallway sees this fight going on. So now everybody that just came out their class is pouring into our classroom. It's like fucking 60, 70 students in one damn class, a bunch of faculty trying to jump through. Our one teacher, Miss Johnson, she was like a kind of more bigger lady. She wasn't like big, but she like
tall.
She came through. She put this nigga in a full Nelson and just flung this nigga out the classroom.
Like,
but that shit was so damn random. We was just like fucking just dumbfounded. Like, bro, he just fired on this nigga over Birdman.
Birdman a bitch.
But number 2 was when these 2 brothers got the fucking dog shit beat out of them by the corner boys.
Dang.
They was new. And they didn't know. If you fight one of these niggas,
they all
you fighting all of them.
Dang.
And nigga, all I got to say is it was lunchtime. Pretty sure it was a good solid 8-on-2.
Yeah, 10
solid. Oh yeah, stomping these niggas, beating them with chairs. That shit was a GG.
Yeah.
I'ma just leave it at that. That shit was terrible. Shit was awful.
You didn't talk to him, right? That's when you have to think about like, oh, I hope I didn't say hi to him.
Nah, I mean I knew one of them. He was in my class. He was cool. Like,
you can't.
Like after the fight, we went to class. He didn't get in trouble, I guess.
Yeah.
They was like, man, damn, y'all beat the shit out of him. He was like, man, I don't even know what y'all talking about, man.
He humble.
Man, they beat the shit out these dudes.
Yo, it's like when you in high school and someone get their ass beat, you can't be seen talking with them for at least 48 hours. You about to get clowned too. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
That wasn't really
it's
the
a
thing
fact.
at our school.
It's a fact. It's a fact at mine.
And then I'm gonna say number 3 had to be when old girl got fucking stabbed in the head and shit. Now this was a fight. This was my senior year, and at this point, I think I got a car now. I probably had to go pick my sister up. I got shit to do. I'm not even entertaining a fight. This end of the day, I'm at my locker.
You a young adult now.
Yeah, I'm slowly maturing.
Oh yeah.
And transforming into a responsible grown up who does not participate in watching fight activities or the recording of fight activities.
Indeed.
But I see a crowd of people running to a fight. I'm at my locker. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm good. I want to go home. So I'm getting my shit. I see them. They go in the opposite direction of me. So it take me probably about I wouldn't even say 5 minutes. It took me a little minute though to get my coat on, get my shit in my backpack and walk out. As I'm walking out the door, that same crowd of people that was going away from me, I turn the corner to go out the door. They walking towards me now.
Oh.
And this girl, the security had her. And she like got her hand to her head screaming, "Let me beat that bitch ass! Let me go! I'm gonna beat her ass!" And it is blood pouring. Pouring. And you can see like the gash in her forehead, like on her temple. Blood everywhere. I can't even remember what the girl that fucking stabbed her looked like or what her name was.
You know she got a scar.
But the way because I didn't see how it went down. But they said they was finna fight, and then chick just pulled the knife out and just got the swing. And you know how people like congregate around the fight?
Get away.
Nigga, she was reckless. Like everybody was like backing up and shit, like trying to get away because she just swinging that bitch. And she nicked the old girl in the head. Blood everywhere.
That's what happened.
Like, that is exactly why I did not go to that fight.
Exactly, because that's what happened at my school. Someone put a lock in a sock. And they was like swinging it. And so people that was watching got hit in the head and shit. But then when she started hitting the person, people was just like, ooh. Because first of all, homegirl was like big. Like imagine
she had
me
some
being
power
tall.
in that swing.
Yeah. And then so the person was like really tiny and little. So they were kind of like, the lock in the sock is like overkill. Like if anything, you should give her the lock in the sock so it's a fair fight.
Damn.
Like, you too big. Like, I would have saw the person be like, here, I'm sorry, I was gonna use it on you, but let's make this fair. Like, yes, she was too big. Like, so it was just overkill. I couldn't watch that. I had to walk out. I'm like, that is a murder. That I cannot look at that. People doing too much. Doing too much trying to fight.
Now, if you could go back through high school, what's some things you would do differently besides fight some of the people that bullied you?
Oh my God, I was about to say, yo. Nah, I'm kidding. But something I would do differently is I probably wouldn't let them get under my skin too much because I know where they at right now. No shade, but kind of shade. But it's like if you think about it, it's like they're not in my life right now. So it's kind of like I would tell myself not to get so caught up in it because it's like, you know.
Yeah, you do think like everybody's opinion matters.
Yeah, you think
that's the end all be all.
They about to follow me the rest of my life.
Right, you a teenager. I need y'all validation. Am I cool? Am I popular? Please be my friend.
And it's like, yo, when I got to college, it was like a reset.
Yeah, I agree. It was a fresh restart. The one thing I really liked about college was it was completely opposite in how the level of care people had for the shit that you did.
Yeah,
what I mean by that is fucking college. Nigga, you can wear pajamas every day. You can wear the same clothes every day. You could just dress like a bum. And you know that's right up my fucking alley.
You could wear no shoes. Because it was a guy wearing zero shoes.
Nobody said shit. Nigga, high school? Oh, you getting flamed up.
Every chance.
Nigga.
You breathe wrong.
I had one time, I used to like wear really long socks, like the ones I got on now. Yeah. But they'd be all white. So I would like fold them down.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah, fold them down, like make them a little bit not so long. Yeah. Oh, man, they flamed my ass. Look, as soon as I got in the lunch line, it used to be this dude used to go like, ooh, he used to do his hand like this. Oh, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Damn.
Ooh, pocket socks. What is he storing in them?
I think the worst flame session I seen was this gay dude and he flamed the mess out of this girl with this messed up. Like, here's the thing. Parents, I'm gonna be real with y'all. don't let your kid get hair weave like in middle school because they don't know how to like do it. So I've seen some busted, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these kids, they got this weave and it look busted. And so it was a girl with a busted weave. We all knew it was busted.
Mm-hmm.
It was well known. Okay.
Nobody said nothing to that point though.
It was to a point to where you don't have to say anything.
Damn.
We know.
That's bad.
We know it's busted. Okay. But so she cut in front of him and it was bold because it's like, you know, like this particular gay dude, you don't play games with because he will flame your ass. And so she cut in front of him. So we all like everybody was looking. So he wasn't paying attention. He was talking to his homegirl like he talking. He turned around. He was just like, excuse, what is this? He said, oh, hell no. All aboard, y'all. Hop on the track. Choo-choo.
Damn.
Hop on the track because it's exposed. It's out. Your track is out.
Did you make her cry?
Yes.
Damn.
It was to the point to where it was like she like was crying and ran out the lunchroom.
Damn.
Everybody was laughing, and then they was just like, "Bitch, you know you messed up." Then he was just like, "She shouldn't have cut in front of me." Like, no remorse.
I fucking hate how dramatic people used to be in
Yo,
high school. Just like, just
flaming.
just take the smallest thing
roasting.
and turn it into a mountain.
Yeah. Really, all aboard, y'all? You the train conductor? Really?
Even though I bet that shit was funny.
It was so funny. Oh, he roasted the mess out of her, but it was just like sometimes you can roast people, and it's like you know their hair not that messed up. Like you just being petty, but it's like her hair was actually messed up. It's like that's just like that's so cutthroat. I don't know if I could have did it.
So what else would you do different back in high school?
I wouldn't take people's opinions as seriously. I wouldn't, you know, though, something I would do differently. Probably did more sports because people have so many more good stories from like sports and everything. Probably try a different sport.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, though, I think I probably would have got more into my art. But I think I'm good with how I did high school because I turned out pretty good. Because it was like, yo, I was trying to get on all the guys, but I was so damn nerdy. It just was not working. So then I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of glad it went the way it did because I don't know if I was cut for that lifestyle. You know?
That's real.
Like, I would have been heartbroken all the time. On some real stuff. Why don't you love me? You don't claim me in public. Like, I don't need none of that.
We've been out here looking like a fucking
goof
troop. Yep.
Yes. Yo, so that's I'm kind of glad. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, you know, I think I'm pretty content with how I did things. I probably, you know, honestly though, I probably should have. I was thinking, I was like, yo, what if I did more of the parties and stuff? But then it's like people end up looking so like dehydrated before college.
Yeah,
it's like people
that you could tell them people that was drinking and smoking in high school, for sure.
Yo, that's why I'm like, I think my timing was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah,
college is the time.
When I think back on like, in particular, like parties and hanging out with people. When I think back on it now, like, I fucked with the people that was, you know, doing their thing like that in that type of way. But it's not like I really, like, had the urge at the time to hang out with those people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more so in the moment, like, you know, it's high school. You want to be with the people you perceive as popular or cool.
Right.
Like, it wasn't like a real type of thing.
Or like hanging with just older people, like the upperclassmen and stuff. Because I know so many people that used to hang out with upperclassmen because it was like they cousin or like they sibling or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wished I could hang out with people.
Nope.
I'm kind of glad
all we
not.
had was D-New's brother. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because honestly, some of the stories I be hearing, I'm like, yo, that's kind of like, okay, so it was this one party And somebody was like, yeah, we had to cancel the party because someone threw up in my parents' living room. And we had to cancel it because I didn't want to get caught. So I had to clean it.
Bruh.
And like, that's how I'm just like, yo, I'm kind of, that don't really sound that fun.
I always wonder, where was these people parents at and what was their mindset? Because that type of shit, like throwing a party at my house. What else you got? Shit, drinking, smoking in general, like hanging out past like curfew. That shit was just like, that shit would never fly in my house. Like,
no.
I feel like I could have never got away with that. I didn't even try for that.
Nope. I feel like if I was my age in high school, as soon as I sipped a drink, a beep would go off in my mom's living room, and she'd be like, "Oh, it finally happened."
It's time to smoke her ass.
Exactly.
Get the bill.
I never thought I had to use this one. Yep, that would be her.
Man.
Like, my mom did not play that, and I am not a good liar. I am
not a good liar.
I'm a very honest person. So it would have been either really bad or really cringe. Especially like girls be telling me about how they had like their boyfriends stay the night and all that. Never.
I used to always wonder how do y'all even have time to like, where's y'all going to fuck?
Right.
Like, I don't have anywhere.
Nowhere.
Like, first off, I'm in a fucking bunk bed. Don't see myself getting a lot of buns in this. Second off, I was never really maybe because I did used to walk home, and I had probably like a good hour, maybe hour and a half before anybody came home. Yeah. But it was like my grandparents stayed across the street. Like our neighborhood, everybody's looking. Like somebody somehow would have seen it in some way. I feel like I would have got caught. So, like I said, I wasn't even risking that type of shit.
That room with babe repellent.
Straight and narrow.
Babe repellent.
Babe repellent. Then it was like, where the fuck is y'all getting condoms from? I guess you could have bought them from the store.
Some people got it from
their
older
siblings.
siblings.
Maybe I just didn't have the balls to buy none at the time. Yeah.
I
feel like that plays a huge factor.
Yep.
Like, high school is basically just who you know.
Yep, that's all.
If you really think about it, which is basically just like work. It's all about who you know. What's that shit called? Nepotism?
Yep. But here's my thing. I can't hook up with people at work, so maybe the same thing applies for school.
Explain. What you mean? I missed something.
Like, so you see these people every single day.
Right.
Right? And it's like, but you still got to do schoolwork, projects with them.
Yep.
Maybe it's the same thing applies with, like, work and school. Like, you probably shouldn't sleep around at school just like how you shouldn't at work.
It's an interesting take on it.
And maybe people that struggle with that never learned that in high school.
Did y'all ever have like those couples moments in class where like, a couple's fucking romantic turmoil would spill over into the lecture?
Yo, you helped me figure out my other favorite class.
Shoot.
Sex ed. That was my favorite class because it was so cringy. It was because it was this older lady that taught it. So she was telling us all the tips and stuff. And then all the upper class, I had it with upperclassmen, so they would always ask her questions, being just bold and just.
What kind of questions they was asking?
So, let's say I want to do it. Is she not ready yet? What should I use? And so then the old lady be like, "Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked that."
How old is this lady?
Ancient, like 60 something.
Okay.
Ancient in high school terms.
Okay.
She was just like, well, you want to get some KY jelly. That's what you want to get. And we just sitting there like,
y'all the real.
And so they try not to laugh because it's like they keep asking her stuff and they know the answer. They just want to hear her say it.
Right.
And it's just like, it was so funny. It was probably one of the funniest classes ever. And then he was just like, well, I have a lady friend. I don't want to say no names. And then she'd be like, seriously? Like in the classroom. Like it was so funny. But anyway, it was like, okay. I'm sorry. Let me get back on topic. What was your question? I got lost.
Couples romantic.
Yes. Okay. So in that class, they did something where they would give people a flower baby.
Yeah.
And so it was this one time I was in the hallway, and it was a football player and a cheerleader that had a flower baby, and they for real got in an argument because he had practice, but she had practice. And she was just like, I took the baby with me last practice, and you got to take it with you this time. It's your turn. He was just like, I play football. What am I supposed to do with a baby in football practice? Like, he was for real, like, yelling at her.
Damn.
And she was just like, if you know how to
they
go.
taking the class too serious.
I know. But it's like, everyone knew they had some other problems. But she was just like, if you're not going to take it seriously, then forget you. He was like, fine, then you tripping. He like stormed off and left her with the flower baby.
Why they had like a similar thing like that at our school?
Yeah.
And the girl that I liked, she was in the class, so she had a baby, and I used to take care of it for her just because I liked her. On some goofy shit.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you was babysitting?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Out here goofing.
Straight goof. Did you get like a kiss or something?
Nigga, I didn't get nothing.
No hug?
A hard
Not
dick.
a
It.
side hug. Like a
nothing.
front boobs on chest
She
hug.
let me smack her booty from time to time. If you want to consider that as compensation, but
Yuck.
right.
Gorsh.
Goofy
ass. Damn.
Goof of the day.
Watch it. Where was the daddy at?
I don't know.
Dang. You got them an A. Straight babysitting.
Facts.
That is funny as hell. Did it cry? Was it the ones that cried?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the teacher. I had to go in class for somebody. So if somebody caught you being negligent to your baby, or like if you left it or something, like you had to for real take care of it. Mm-hmm. If somebody caught you or accused you of being negligent with it, you had to go to like a parental court.
That is so funny.
And so I can't remember who it was for. I had to testify for somebody. You had to bring in a real ass witness to testify.
They had CPS for the flower babies.
They had like baby dolls, not flower babies, but I had to go and like testify that they was a good parent. I don't remember who it was for, but I remember going to the class to do it.
But it used to be dudes that used to play too much and be tossing the flower baby in the hallway. So a flower baby busted.
Oh, that's so stupid.
I was like, it was just flour everywhere.
Right, and then you a kid, you ain't got to clean that up.
And it's like, you know, the ones that don't pass, cause they like be taping it up and stuff,
right.
Putting clothes on it, trying to hide it.
Going back to the romantic relationships, which I always thought was really weird in high school for people to have a really long term. Like it was people that was just so in love in high school, but it was this one couple. They arguing in class, and shit spills over. I guess they kind of like arguing kind of quiet, and then it gets louder.
Oh,
so then the chick was like, "That's why your dick little."
Dang.
And then the dude was like, "You ain't say that shit while you was sucking it."
Whoa!
Whole class went crazy.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I was just looking like,
ooh-wee.
The fuck are y'all doing?
I've been getting tea. What else do you say? What else he do? Spill the tea.
That shit was funny as hell.
Nah, it was like, you know what was weird though? It was like the relationships in high school, they never lasted long. But they swear they was
some
in
people
love.
that still.
I only know 2 couples.
But I don't know if they still together or still affiliate because they got kids, or if it's like they still, you know, I still rock with this person type shit. I don't know, but I don't know. My parents, they like, I could have a girlfriend, and I did have a girlfriend in high school, but it wasn't like I could just be madly in love. Let me go to your house, come to my house, spend the night. Let's get caked up in school. Like, nah, nigga, I had to go and learn.
Let's get promise rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a boyfriend, and I told my mom, and she was just like, what? I was like, but he lives in Ohio. Oh, that's fine. Really? So you okay?
He's not a threat,
right? You okay with if he's super far away? And then I was sad because when we broke up, it was a mutual breakup. But I was real sad. And I was crying. I bet my mom was just like, "Ooh, thank God."
You went to homecoming and all that stuff. Did you go to Sadie Hawkins dance?
I don't think I did Sadie Hawkins.
That was the one. That's the one where the girls asked to do, right? Or at least that's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, we did homecoming, and then we like broke up before prom. I was mad because I had 2 dresses.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Why'd you have 2?
Because I bought one for mine and one to go to his.
Damn. So you had so you didn't go to his, but you obviously went to yours.
Yeah, I went to
with
mine.
A different person.
And I had to repurpose the one for my senior photos. So it worked out. But I was heated. I was like, oh, no, you're not trying to make this work before, like after prom? You trying to make this? Oh, you must got something going on. That was how my mind was thinking.
I went to the prom. What grade was I in? I went to the prom twice. Not in the same year. I think I went in 10th grade. Went in 10th grade with a senior.
You in 10th grade prom? Oh, yeah, you did.
But my girlfriend was a senior.
Yeah.
And I was just like, she didn't have a date. You know, like, I'm trying to, like, get in there.
Yeah, you was on your young adult swag.
Yeah, on my young adult swag, trying to be, like, hey, maybe if I...
Brain dang dang.
Maybe if I do this, maybe I could try to talk to her. Which, that happened. And then, by the time we hit 12th grade, I took her to my prom on some trying to patch the relationship up. Hopefully, like, this is my, like, last hurrah.
Baby.
Yeah, that shit was a GG.
Yeah.
That's my one regret from high school.
Yep, you gotta learn when it's done, it's done.
I went, I think the food was fire. I remember that. I remember the food was really good. I more so went because my parents really wanted me to go. And then, like I said, I thought this was going to, like, rekindle. Yeah.
Sparky spark.
Oh, my goofball shit. Woo. Yeah.
Didn't work.
That shit was terrible.
It tanked.
Like, I won't get into that, but just know she was a bitch that night.
Damn.
And the only thing I left with was a headache.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, but I can't say though, even though it didn't work out before prom, my recovery was great. I found a date like 3 weeks before prom. It was a younger dude.
Remember I told you that girl my dad tried to hook me up with on a blind date? He wanted me to go to prom with her. Like, yeah, sure, yeah.
We could have went to prom together. Your grandpa asked.
Nah, I wasn't blind dating nobody.
Like, I would have said yes.
Hey, that's fair enough, because I don't fuck with blind dates.
My thing is, I just feel like if the grandpa's reaching out, it's got to be something wrong. I don't know what, but it's got to be something.
Damn.
Like,
this nigga is hit.
Yo, like, you couldn't get on your own. Your parents couldn't help. Grandpa had to step in. Woo, baby.
Baby.
That's going to be tragic. I don't know. I was like, I can't risk this one.
No, that's understandable.
But I learned I was wrong.
I didn't go to no other, oh, thank you. I didn't go to any other dances, though. I didn't go to homecoming or none of that.
You don't
that
dance.
Shit wasn't my style.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, when I dance, I always do goofy shit.
That's fine.
Or stupid shit.
But that's fun.
But then I feel like people going to be like, why are you doing stupid shit?
Justin, I don't see, this is my thing about you. You got this like social anxiety thing to where I just know you don't like to dance because you feel like everybody's watching. And that's not the case.
Yeah, it's not the case. I mean, I don't mind it, but I always want to do some stupid, goofy shit. And I feel like it's not the occasion to do that.
I'll do it
like,
with you.
if I dance, I'm going to either floss or nigga. Yeah, I'm going to hit the shoe dance or just something random as fuck. Because that shit is funny to me.
It is pretty funny.
So I feel like I stand out like a sore thumb. Because everybody's, doing the norm, quote unquote.
Can't you see we're doing the whack?
Right. Like, and I'd just rather do some funny shit. But
like, like sometimes I'll be like, let's dance. You be looking at me like, please don't ask me.
Right.
I don't want to do it. Oh no. She's walking towards me. Like, you'd be like, oh shoot, she locked eyes with me. Let me look away quickly.
Big facts.
I don't know why you be avoiding it.
Nah, that's not me. I don't know. It's never really been my thing.
Okay.
I do it if it's entertaining.
Oh, all right.
Like I said, I do if it's funny. Damn, where was we at though? We talking about dances. I was finna say something about a dance and I completely forgot. Oh, and I also didn't go. I don't dance, or I don't really dance. And two, my friends didn't go. My friends didn't go to prom.
Didn't do prom?
I tried to. Hell no. Nigga, do you know, this is how goofy I was.
Oh, no.
For my prom, I'm pretty sure I saved my money for my summer job and bought my tuxedo. But my mom bought my prom date's dress. Just for like I said, I wish I wouldn't even have went because we could have saved that.
It's like all the signs were there that she was not into it.
I shouldn't even went because we could have saved that money. And you know my friends, or at least some of them, like, Nick, that amount of money for this shit? Nigga, I should have been, you know what I should have did? Me and them should have just pizza and popped it. And just kicked it. And hung out with everybody if we wanted to afterwards.
But Justin, you trying to light the candles. You trying to lay some rose petals. You trying to get things going again.
That shit was sick. She was on her phone the whole time.
Dang.
Bro, it's the worst when they laughing.
Oh!
What's funny? Nothing.
It's like, dang, you sound hilarious.
Social media fucking going crazy and shit. Fucking silent in person.
Dang. Yo, that's awful.
Hey.
It's like, that sounds like a terrible first date.
That's what I deserve for being a goofball.
It's died. That's awful. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
I mean, it's funny.
But it's like, can you imagine spending a bunch of money for your first date and they just like ignoring you? Like, oh, that's a bad feeling. That's a cringy feeling.
Oh yeah, for sure, nigga. Can you imagine spending all your savings? I had like $200 in change.
Bro,
I was saving this shit like I was the bank. My parents used to ask to borrow money from me.
Ooh, and you said
anybody needed change, I had it on deck, nigga. I had like $40-$50 worth of quarters, $200 in change total. I had a thick ass stack of ones too.
Bankrolls, nigga.
I used to collect K dollars. Dog, blew through all of that shit on dates.
You like was playing poker and you was all in.
Yeah.
They said, no way. You ever play American Roulette? Put them all down and like, 0-0. Everybody lose.
Cash out. So, you know, it was a learning lesson, though.
Yeah.
You know, going forward, when I have sons and daughters in high school, I'll be able to guide them to not be as goofy as me.
We need to write a book called Goof Troop and put all of our goofy stories so that they can read and cringe and learn from them.
Oh, man, I got some. We had to get into that.
Oh, our goofy moments?
I mean, we could do goofiest, cringiest moment. What's your cringiest high school moment?
All right. Don't laugh.
Okay.
You about to
promise
laugh.
That.
All right. So, okay. I used to stay and I almost did a lifeguard class so I could see my crush like in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was determined. Like I would stay after.
So you was creeping.
Yes. On some creepy shit. And I was hoping, I was like, one day he gonna see me. And I played out in my mind. He gonna get out the pool and be like, oh, hey, Phyllis. You know, you here all the time volunteering. That's real dope.
Watching too many movies.
I know. That's real dope. And I'm like, all right. So here's when it all hit. It was like, I envisioned I foresaw it. I was like, he gonna get out the pool, he gonna talk to me, we gonna rap, whoop, whoop, number exchange, sleep. Like, that's it. Like, he mine. It's nothing. So it was this one day. It was playing out exactly like in my mind, except it didn't happen. Like, he got out the pool, saw me, and was like, "Oh, hey Phyllis, you after school?" Yep. Walked past me to talk to his girlfriend.
Damn.
Hugged him, everything.
Damn, you didn't do your research?
I sure didn't. That's what I knew. I was goofy as fuck. Like, I really thought I could bag this dude. Like, I mean, not saying I couldn't. It's just he was taking. Take my loss.
That's the worst.
And I stopped. This is how I know I was goofy. I stopped volunteering.
After
like, I had
day?
a sole purpose. Yes. And people was like, "We don't see you no more. You don't want to help out no more." Nope. Done with that. I never was interested in the cause. Like, I could actually learn something. But I was so goofy. Like, not only did I stop volunteering, I could have did I found out at the volunteer event I was doing, they was doing free doggone lifeguard classes. And I could have put that as volunteer hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I missed out on so much stuff because I wasn't paying attention.
You was only there for that one reason.
Exactly. Stupid.
I think I got two cringy moments. One is cringy to me. When I think back on it, it's cringy. Like, kind of how yours is. Mm-hmm. The other one is cringy because another person was involved. So that one is super short. I got in the wrong car one time. We was, my dad used to work security. This was like in the 9th grade. He used to work security at the school. Mm-hmm. And so, like, sometimes his car would go down and he'd get it fixed. And we'd get rides home with like either his friends or his coworkers. Mm-hmm. So he was like, when a gray Impala pull up, get in that car. So I'm standing in front of the school waiting on this gray Impala. He was like, I'm going to come out. Just wait for this gray Impala. I'm like, bet. I see a gray Impala pull up.
Oh, hey, no.
I open the door and the person driving just looking at me like fucking lost. Like, what the the fuck? Who the fuck are you? And I'm like, my dad told me to get. I'm like, my dad, Mr. Loper, told me to get in this car. And they just like, what? What? I'm like, my dad told me to get in this car.
Right.
So, you know, like, you a little kid, not like a little kid, but like, how old am I in the 9th grade? Like 14, 15. I'm all intimidated and shit. And then, like, as I'm like trying to explain to this person, a fucking 2% slightly shade darker Impala pulls up. Like, this Impala that I was getting into was more so silver.
That was
the
great.
one that just so happened to pull up was like fucking slightly gray enough to not be silver, but gray. Like, looking at them in certain lights, they would have looked like the same exact car.
Yeah.
And then so when this other car pulls up, my dad finally walks out and like looking at me like, "What you doing? You at the wrong car." So yeah, that shit was super cringy.
Bro, you could have got effed up.
And then this this gonna get into real cringe territory. If y'all listening, if you want to hear super what do you want to call it? Explicit details, check out the Too Much Content podcast that's gonna be coming to y'all socials pretty soon. Coming to Facebook pretty soon. But my girlfriend at the time, we had a football game.
Oh no.
And for some reason, I see her there. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if we both planned to be there, but she's there. And me, I'm fucking young as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm goofy.
Right, goofy as hell.
I'm Goofy Jr.
And for whatever reason, like, I'm trying to like hang out with her, and like she's running and hid. I don't know why. I remember that part. I don't remember why. Don't remember why at all.
Caught up.
No. Let me continue. So we leave the game or whatever. Like, I offer to give her a ride home, and she's like, "Nah, my friend gonna take me home." So,
baby, she caught up.
now this is neither confirmed nor denied, but it's this dude. Some people listening, they gonna know who this person is.
No.
Well, like, we get to school Monday. Oh, hey y'all, my cousin fucked Justin girl. Hey, did y'all know my cousin fucked Justin girl?
You just like, no, she did it.
This nigga is fucking dying laughing.
Dang.
But me, I'm confident in myself and in her. Like,
I didn't see.
I was goofy like that, and then so I text her, like, "Hey, did you fuck somebody else last Friday?" She was like, "Nah, nah." She said no. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny just based on her testimony. But I feel like, who makes that shit up? Like, he did give her a ride. Like, she said, yeah, I did get a ride home with him, but nah, what? Like, nah. Like, she even got on like, what is it, either MySpace or Facebook. Like, somebody's trying to break us up, and that's not cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, she put the public statement out.
Right,
okay,
that's right.
I could trust this.
Yeah.
But thinking back, like, shit, like, when you get older, you think,
There
like,
are some signs.
yeah, like, why would a nigga just lie? Like, he don't got no reason to lie.
And why would you run?
That was beforehand. That was at the game, which was fucking random as shit.
I mean, no shade, but if I didn't want to be seen with my boyfriend in front of my other dude.
But she was with her friends at the time.
But I mean, but if I didn't want to claim you publicly, I'd be like, stop. Why you sitting next to me?
Oh, yeah. Goofy me is like, what's wrong, babe? Come hang out. Older me putting two and two together. Like I said,
running from me? You don't want to be seen with me?
Shut up, Phil. Yeah.
Why aren't you
Pretty
wearing the
damn
t-shirt
cringe.
I bought you?
Like, thinking back on them moments, like, it was really cringy in a moment when I think about it, but goddamn, did I learn some good lessons from this shit.
This nigga Justin been like, training day, you motherfuckers.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Y'all gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay. Oh yeah, shit was tragic. Shit was cringy.
Ooh, I have another cringy.
Go ahead.
So, I had a crush on this guy, and if he watching,
I forgot we was recording like live video.
You know who you is. You know what you did.
Talk.
I want to say fuck him, but it's not.
I mean, you already said it.
I don't want to. I'm not going to. I'm going to say, you know what you did. But I was in class. I know everybody going to remember this shit because it was so cringe. But I had a crush on this guy. And it was like, I was being super nice to him. Super nice. And so someone made a joke. It was just like, Phil's got a crush on you. So I was like, how am I going to play this?
Oh, that's the worst when your shit get exposed.
Do I deny it and then lose my chance?
I got a story about that when you done.
Do I deny this shit and lose my chance and be like, nah, I don't like him?
Yeah.
So then it's just like, now I'm that asshole and I ruined my chance because I do like him. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to deny it. So here's what I did. They was like, ooh, Phil's got a crush on you. And I was just like, I just looked at him like.
See, now this.
I looked at him as to say. So he stood up in front of the whole class, was just like, I don't like Phyllis. I don't like her. She ugly.
Damn, bro.
And I was like,
that's the one thing I fucking hated about high school. Like, niggas had to play that role. Like, you had to, like, fucking talk shit about that person. You had to fucking just throw every name in the book at them to let everybody know
you don't like them.
You don't like that person. Like they could have just been like, nah, I'm not really. She's not my type.
Right? Nah.
Gotta go. No, they ugly.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That'd be your biggest fear too.
Yes, and it's just like, dang, I
See,
should have got him before he got me.
Now, my theory on that is, I feel like I had a situation like that, but I don't really remember it. But sometimes I call it wild card picks. Sometimes it's like that, like somebody like you, but you're not like high on their radar. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like me and my friends used to always like, like you play like, would you smash? Like, oh, would you fuck such and such? Would you smash such and such? Like we just calling off random people. Like you will probably be that person that they just fucking randomly bring up in combo. Like, would you fuck with that person? And they say, yeah, but they got a reputation because high school is all about popularity.
Right.
So they can't let that shit be known.
Right.
So you just a wild card pick. They not going to say the shit, but they going to think the shit.
All I know is I was so embarrassed. That's one of my most embarrassing moments ever.
Was you like, did you cry? Was you sweaty and nervous?
I kept a G.
What'd you do?
I just... I put my head in my notebook, started writing. I was like, I'm just gonna pretend this didn't even happen. But everybody was laughing. They thought that was the funniest stuff ever. But my little heart was crushed.
Damn.
I was just like, you know what?
I'm actually glad we was just nerdy and just pretty naive and just goofy at the time. Because I feel like now I would just be flip at the lip and just like say some backhand shit. Like,
right, I swear, because it's just like I was so nice to him all the time and I had the biggest crush on him, and I'm like, man, I never did nothing wrong. I'm just sitting here existing. Like I didn't make no passes at him. I didn't say nothing. All I did was when they said she got a crush on you, I just was like, hey, you know,
just looking at him.
Not
like,
gonna say,
why not?
deny.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna say anything, and look what I got. Embarrassment.
I had a moment like that, but it actually worked out. Like on the fucking office chances. Like,
how does that work for you?
My friend found out I like this girl. He's like, oh, I'm gonna tell her, and I'm just like, fucking. I start sweating profusely. I'm like, fuck. I know what's coming next. He ugly.
Right. But guess what? I'm not gonna stop him though. I go and do it.
But no, it actually didn't. Like, it didn't even go down that way. Like, it was pretty smooth. Nah, it didn't really work out in the end, but
yeah, but it did work.
Moral of the story, don't I don't know.
Like, here's my thing. Don't embrace being ugly.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, you not fine to everybody.
True. Big facts.
Like I used to think being ugly. Like, I'm not ugly. Like, I know I'm not ugly.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Shut your ass up. I'm not ugly, But all I'm saying is, huh?
I said you're beautiful.
Oh, thanks, boo-boo. But all I'm saying is you ugly to somebody, though. Somebody gonna look at your ass and be like, oof.
Yeah.
God.
Big facts.
You're married? How? Like, you gonna get those looks. Like, yeah. But that's okay. But for some reason in high school, it's just like the thought of being ugly to someone is just like detrimental.
That's the end of the fucking world. Because you want to be accepted so damn bad.
Right. And it's just like, if I just embrace that, I might be ugly to somebody.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that would have went smoother. Like, I would have been like, yeah, I'm fine to somebody, not you.
Yeah. I'd have definitely gave a lot less fucks and like play shit a lot more smoother.
Yeah.
Not stressed about shit so much.
Right.
Like, like you get a girl number. What do I say? What do I text? When do I text? Like, it just be normal.
Exactly. And then
moral of the story.
Then I think being a nerd is cool. Like, I think being a nerd is cool because here's the thing: you don't want to be the person that's following all the fads, all the trends, all the
big facts,
whatever. Like, you need to make up your
But
own
you wanted to be affiliated
stuff
with those people so bad.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, it's just like, shit was dumb.
I realize I used to make nicknames and call stuff, and people would bite my stuff, and they would get all the recognition for it.
The worst was when they came out with those 3D glasses that look like regular glasses, and when the jerk era came out, everybody
to be a
nerd. That shit used to piss me off because all I heard was, "Hey, y'all the nerds. Hey, I'm sitting with the nerds because they got the work. Hey, y'all niggas some nerds.
Hey, look at my glasses with the lenses punched out.
Right. Oh, I'm a nerd. Look at me. I'm a nerd. They had a song by the Rangers.
I'm a nerd. Geek. Jerky.
I'm like, the fuck? Y'all niggas just culturally appropriated our whole fucking lifestyle.
Do.
No. Now that's one phase I'm glad I just didn't give a fuck about.
I wanted to punch everybody.
Tight shit. That was not my scene at all.
I used to get so
Shout
mad.
out to the jerkers though. They used to kill that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like we had did y'all have like jerk squads?
Mm-hmm.
Jerk crews
at
y'all school?
Shout out to Shyla. She was like, she knew how to dance so good. Like she was killing it. Nah, man, I'm just saying, it's just like they used to aggravate me because people used to call me Four Eyes. There used to be people that would purposely smudge my glasses.
Damn.
It's rude.
Some cruel ass kids.
One of them was my cousin.
Damn.
He was like,
cousin bully.
Yeah, what I used to hate about him is he'll walk up with a girl on his arm. What's up, piece of face? And he'll take his whole hand and just like touch my whole face. I'm like, ooh, greasy.
Yeah, acne.
Yeah, he called my acne greasy. And then the girl that's with him be like, ha ha. I'm like, first of all, he can talk about me. I don't know you. You can't laugh at that. But yeah, so I don't know. So when I saw people wearing fake glasses, excuse me?
Right, I used to wonder, like,
you're
where
not
the fuck
true
is
to the
y'all getting
game.
these from?
They would get them at the movies and punch out the thing.
Yeah, the lens.
Yeah. They not true to the game.
You know something I was thinking about today at work?
What?
Remember Spirit Week
Mm-hmm.
in high school? I remember we had Bum Day.
Yeah. Yo, that's so disrespectful.
That shit.
That is like.
We got to do a episode on problematic shit from the past.
Problematic AF.
Because it's like, it was a cool ass day. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, everybody, like, when I tell you Beecher outdid themselves. Yeah, they outdid themselves on Bum Day. People had cereal box backpacks with fucking string as the straps.
Yeah.
Niggas come in with hoes, tattered up clothes. Like, that shit was funny as hell. But it's like, now that I'm older, like, I would be fucking pissed if I was a homeless person. And I'm like, damn, like, y'all just fucking, like, y'all think this shit is a game? Like, y'all niggas doing this shit for fun? Like,
homeless people.
Like, it's real homeless people out here.
Yeah.
And we making a day out of it. Like, hey, I can't wait to be a bum for a day.
It was this dude that put on holy draws on top of his pants. He was rolling. Yeah.
Did y'all have opposite sex day too?
Yes, that was the
hilarious.
funniest day. I swear, because this dude, him and his girlfriend completely swapped clothes. Like, he had on her homecoming dress and heels in purse, but this dude played football, so he just looked ridiculously swole in that dress.
Now that I think about it, I be seeing a lot of classmates like talk shit about, like, you know, the feminization of black men and the gay agenda and trans people. But I think I have a memory of at least a few of those people coming to school in wigs and dresses, or a crop top, or a camisole.
Uh-oh.
I remember that very specifically.
People worried about the wrong stuff.
Yeah. But luckily, like, at that time, nobody really said shit at the time. Like, we all knew it was for fun.
It was just fun.
Right. Like, it's not, like, real. The funniest part was the girls dressing up as dudes.
Dog,
that shit was always funny to me.
Bro, because they'll have the tattoos.
Yep.
They'll draw the tattoos
they'll
and
draw
the beard.
Like a beard.
And they'll be like, hey,
they'll be like,
how's it going?
Like, that shit would just be funny. They'd be like, they came up to us like, so is we doing this right? Like, grabbing their crotch and shit. Like, so yeah, you know, she bad. She bad enough.
Some girl girl put a sock in their crotch. It was grabbing.
That's funny as hell.
Bro, it was funny. Bro, I'm telling you, those days were so funny. Like, I think we had one. We had a nerd day, and we had a bum day before. We definitely had a opposites, like you switch.
Yeah.
We had I could have swore we had a day. It was some day we had, I don't know, but I think someone dressed up as like the teacher before to make fun of him. I can't remember.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, but I can't think of it. We had some other days that were pretty funny.
One thing I don't miss about high school is the food.
No, food was trash.
Terrible. Garbage. I do remember eating a lot of ranch and barbecue sauce on my pizza though, which is really good at the moment.
Tastes like Trump made it. We got some really good stuff. Good stuff this week.
The best.
Like,
it's all the rage.
Nutritious.
We've got the
possibly.
Most pizza is pizza.
Like, you taste that, like, this is shit. Like, he talked about it like it was so good.
And I never understood why you got juice for breakfast and milk for lunch.
Yo, me either.
Like, we used to fucking run through chocolate milk.
You know what used to slap, though?
Chocolate milk or strawberry milk?
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk was nasty after, like,
nah, but
2.
that was a hot commodity. They didn't have it all the time.
Damn, y'all niggas was poor. We had that shit all the time.
No, yeah, that was like every once in a while.
I don't understand niggas drinking white milk though.
Yeah, that's nasty. Like, who want to eat some school lunch spaghetti with some white carton milk and green bean vegetable things?
Right.
I'll tell you who.
And I remember we used to get these curly fries.
Yeah, the curly flies.
Shut up.
Me.
We had curly fries that was just so slimy.
They
was
ours
slime
was
ball.
crispy. And we had them cookies and that pizza. But guess what? I was broke. So whenever I had that, I was like, ooh. My mom was like, hey, I got some pocket change. I'm like, oh, shoot. Girl, the way you do that got me in the
My mom used to give me like $5 for lunch every day. And then sometimes I
every day?
Damn near, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, hell no. I was cranking that lunch ticket. I got a clip in my lunch ticket every day. That's $5 every day.
$5. And I think lunch was like $1.25. So that was like lunch money for like the rest of the week.
Die. I don't know that lifestyle.
So that's foreign to me.
That is very foreign to me. Yeah, but you spent that on pizza and everything.
Yeah, I used to pocket it, put it for gas, buy shit from the store.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man. We came a long way from that shit. I'm glad that shit's over. Learned a lot of good shit in high school.
Going through in high school now is beyond me.
Oh, man. That's shit. We could keep going on and on about that shit. Like, people do like, I feel like people do like way more bomb threats, gun threats.
My thing is the bullying on the Facebook. Because my thing is, it's like, we knew how to separate Facebook and school.
Nah, not our school.
Like, I know ours. Some people, at least I know me. I wasn't getting bullied on Facebook, and I'm a hot target. I was a hot target nerd. Like, I was a hot boy for nerds. Like,
you was a nerd scapegoat. They knew they couldn't bully nobody else. They knew they could bully your ass.
Dog. And then so I was just like, even I wasn't getting bullied. But then I guess I wasn't accepting everybody as a friend. So who knows? Maybe some of y'all was talking about me on the low. I just wasn't friends with y'all yet.
You remember Busto pages?
Die.
That shit used to be funny as hell.
I'm not going to say what I want to say. Somebody I know was up on there.
Damn. I couldn't imagine being in high school now with all the social media that everybody has, though. Like,
like
Snapchat, Instagram. Imagine being able to see a fight or just like the most recent, hottest, randomest thing at school, and all you gotta do is be in a fucking school Snapchat or do a hashtag or something like that.
And the quality is good on the
facts.
Because one thing I can't say, someone had some news that leaked, and I looked and I was like, what? I don't even know what part of the body it was.
When I go back and look at old Beecher fights, that shit on like
Poor
a fucking
Motorola
Razor phone.
Don't even know who it is fighting.
All you hear, beat her ass.
You like, I think I see something. Nah, but these kids, they got high quality. You can see everything. That's scary.
What you gonna do for your kids in the future when they go to high school? You want to do private or public school?
We're gonna start with that card game.
What card game?
That you fell for. And they fall for that shit, they ain't ready.
I had to evaluate them through elementary and middle school to see if they're ready for public school.
Pick that card up.
Nah, he's a bit too naive for this. We need to put him somewhere that's a bit on his level.
Yeah.
That's how my dad did me with football. He didn't let me play football in Beecher because he's like, nah, they'll kill him. I wasn't really into it. Like, I wasn't really trying to like just fucking hurt somebody. So
they came to hurt.
Yeah.
Nah. That's why I just feel like we definitely gotta have a talk about like popularity. Definitely gotta talk about how sex. How what people think don't matter and everything else, but it's like, in their mind it's like a brick wall. It's all gonna feed in, and then it's all gonna just
because it's out. Like we got some of those same talks, but when you think about it, they in the shit. Like it's not like you could be like, oh, well they said that. Well, who gives a fuck about what they think? Fuck them. Yeah. But you there, like let's just say you being bullied, like you getting picked on, like
right. Like my mom used to be like, Phyllis, you smart, okay? You gonna be in a whole nother place. I'm like, but I'm in here getting bullied.
Facts.
Every day.
So I guess it's more so we just got to give them the tools and the mindset to make it through.
Right.
Cause I feel like private school is way too expensive, and I want my kids to go to a school where it's a good mix of students.
Yeah,
like I just don't want my kid to go to an all white school and be a token black person.
Token or target for racism.
Yeah, I don't want that. I would either want diversity, or if there's like a really good like majority black school, like send them there.
Nah, but my thing is, it's like, okay, they just gotta get bullied, cause I know what people. I know what people to some degree,
say. But I feel like some people take that shit too far. Like I know this dude that got his nose broke.
They do, but here's the thing. Work bullies is bullies at work.
I don't have work bullies.
Exactly.
I wish I would have a real bully.
Oh, it was this lady at work that was like, tell Phyllis that she's gonna have to stop everything that she does and work on my stuff because that's important. And I was like, I finally experienced a work bully. And I was like, well, tell her that she's going to have to get in line with everybody else. And I'm not going to work on her stuff before everyone else's. You're not my boss.
Told her.
But it's like, that's what you got to, but it's like, have you met like, if you see people interact with this lady, they are so shook. They don't know what to do. They're stressed out. Somebody said it was a rumor someone had to get therapy.
Damn.
Like, they are for real struggling. I'm just like, they must have never dealt with like a Flint public school type situation where it's like high stress. Everybody in every corner attacking you.
Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing.
Come with the wrong outfit. Yeah.
Don't garner too much attention.
Right. It's like they haven't dealt with that. That must be it. Because it's just like, they're dealing with this person like they don't know what to do at all. Yeah,
and then you can tell those people that ain't never been punched in the mouth. Or you never been punched in the mouth, or you never seen nobody be punched in the mouth.
There's no fear in them.
Like some people, like them Kettering kids, some of them ain't got fucking no respect.
They'll be like,
no boundaries, no none of that shit. I just be looking like,
are you using a computer right now? Because I have to use it.
Right. At Beecher, it was a thin line between you not getting your ass beat and you getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
So you had to tread lightly.
They show and be like, can you keep it down in there? I'm trying to watch my TV show.
Right.
And you're like, oh my God. They would not last a day. No.
But it's going to be crazy, though, when we have kids, seeing, like, just the whole cycle repeat. Like, that's going to be, like, the most sublime shit for me. Like, being a parent now, like, now I'm in, like, my parents' shoes when they was going through this shit with me. And now I'm watching it happen.
I just don't want to hear the famous words that I use. You don't understand.
Oh, that's coming.
That's going to irritate me.
That's coming.
That's what I'm telling them. Don't talk to me no more.
Don't talk to me no more.
Don't ever come to me with that. But I have to be patient.
Yeah.
Because
you know how you felt.
I know. But now it's like they got phones. They don't need parents now. They can go to Cardi B for advice.
That's a whole another thing, too. I don't know how I feel. I mean, my parents trusted me a lot in high school, even though the first thing I did when I got a camera phone was get nudes. Nigga, the first thing I did.
How can I be the most irresponsible?
Right. And I had a phone that you could like lock folders down.
Nigga.
Oh man, as soon as I got them.
That phone needs to be thrown in Devil's Lake.
It's dismantled.
Good. I was like, as soon as you open that, police
hell
swarming,
no. Fuck
swarming
no.
at your door.
I'm glad I don't have that shit no more.
Thank God.
But yeah, I would trust my kids. I'm going to until they give me a reason not to.
And they will.
I didn't really give my parents a reason not to trust me, but then again, I did have kind of stricter parents, so I was, like kind of skirting around the rules, so keeping it low key.
You know how you was. I know how I was.
See, but then I don't want to let that drive me to just be overbearing, though.
But we can't just look at them kids like they little perfect little angel faces.
Okay, I know they not little perfect angel faces, but
they angel faces with that demon phone.
That demon phone.
Exposing them to stuff. You know it's
at Pornhub.
Exactly. Them demons. That's what that phone do. You be on that phone, it'll be like, hey, you want to know what happens if you Google this? You should Google it.
I feel like right now, maybe one of the best things I could do is try to not overcomplicate or make shit not normal. Like, just make it seem like I can't believe you would do something like that. Unless they just do some far out outlandish shit.
All right.
But like if they got nudes in their phone or something like that, because my girlfriend at the time, her mom found her nudes in her phone. She didn't really say shit. It was kind of like she glanced over it, but like try not to like overreact. Okay,
well, how about this? You sitting with your kid. Y'all in the living room watching TV. You go to like, sit next to him and you saw him close something out real quick. or I'm gonna say something. Or you go to get the remote and the phone is near the remote and he freaks out because he thinking you getting his phone. But
I'm
you
gonna
actually
say
going for the remote.
You already know me. I'm gonna make shit awkward.
What you gonna say?
You reaching for that phone awfully quick. What's on it? Oh, you exit out of that application real fast.
I'm about to be like, give me that phone.
So you not gonna say nothing?
Give me that phone. Because it's like I want to say give me that phone, but then I'm like I don't
these type things.
I'm scared what I'm gonna see, so maybe I should.
You don't have to look at it,
but it's like
here's the thing. Put two and two together.
But here's the thing. It's like I would want to know to make sure they're not into anything weird. Because you should address when your kid is into some weird stuff.
But I feel like I feel like that would like outwardly manifest. Like if they into like some just wild shit like animals or something like that. Like
something crazy. I feel like that's when we should have a talk. But like, okay, so let's say I take the phone, right? And I'm scrolling through. I see some things, but it's like normal. Mm-hmm. What I mean by normal is kind of like regular. Like, okay, he just looked up boobies. Okay. Well, let's have a talk about, you got to do the baseline parent talk.
Yeah.
Well, if you look up boobies, this is gonna pop up. But let's talk about the dangers of where you start and where it ends.
I'm gonna be like, so what type of titties you like? You like titties, hey?
I'm be like, first it starts with boobies, then it turns into choking people. So all I'm saying is just keep it at boobies. Don't go in too deep.
See, I feel like I don't want to be too regulating in that sense. Like, if that's what the fuck you do, that's what the fuck. As an adult too, like you definitely, if you having sex as a teenager and if you choking people, I don't know. I feel like that's not normal, but it's not like weird because that's just like a sex thing. Like, people do that during sex.
I just hope
I'm gonna look like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you participating in this? Like, at such a young age. But
it's like, that's
if that's what they do, that's just what they do.
If I stumble upon something, I just pray it's not weird to where I'm uncomfortable, to where I'm just like, because then I'll be thinking he must have did this, he or she must have did this on purpose for looking at his phone, or they could be really into this. So I don't know. So I'll just leave that to you. I think you'll handle it better than me.
Someday.
But I think if it's a girl, you won't be able to.
I don't know. I can say how I'm gonna be right now, but you never know till you get in that moment. Because it is. I don't know why it's a difference.
And nope, never mind. Bye. I changed my mind.
I mean, but I can just always leave that up to you. I'll say something, but I'll leave that up to you to have that
You can't just promise you'll do it and then just hand the baton back to me.
I mean, but I even feel like...
I feel like two parents
I feel like
people
people are more comfortable. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Like, you're ganging up on them.
Yeah.
And I feel like you feel more comfortable talking to your corresponding parent.
Yeah.
Granted, it felt kind of weird for me with either parent. I didn't really care which one, but I don't know. I'm just going off a baseline.
Family computer. Family
Oh, that's going to be L'd up.
Phones when they like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
But then it's like they can't be a weirdo and be the only person at school without a phone.
Yes, they can.
Now, what if they get bullied for that? Y'all poor.
Yep.
Your parents ain't got no money. They don't love you.
Sure don't. You better have confidence in yourself.
I'm not trying to get them fucking outcasted and shit.
They not about to be. It's just when that time comes, they gonna be appreciative. They probably gonna cry when they get them phones. I won't get bullied no more. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, man. I'm looking forward to these days, but not looking forward to these days. I'm just glad I don't have any kids right now. Definitely got to prepare. Got to work on myself.
Yeah. We got to get it together.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we can't be doing things. We going to be coming at them for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be.
Dad, what is on this phone? Like, you talking
Why
about?
it smell like skunk in your room all the time? You told me don't smoke weed.
What are you doing?
No, this is for adults. This is adult cigarettes.
Right. That's going to be kind of messed up when your kid is like old enough to like come back at you and point out your flaws.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be ready for that. Like, Mom, you say all this stuff to me, but I think you should think about yourself. Like, what you say to me?
Actually make you reflect and shit.
What you say? You asking me to reflect. But then you can't be a toxic parent. You have to be like, you're right. I will. Yeah,
Ah, man. High school shit. It's a good pod. This was a quality episode.
Solid episode.
This is the first episode of 2020.
Yeah.
Phyllis brought up a really good. I don't even remember how we got on. Like, we should talk about high school and high school fights, but
I think I was just talking about.
We might have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
'Cause I still got I think we definitely have to do an episode dedicated just to high school stories, which is kind of what we did now, but like the really, really good ones, like sit and think on it.
But I want want to do documentary style. We gonna have to get some high school.
Oh,
OGs.
yeah.
Like I want to interview corner boys. I want to interview.
Said corner boys.
I need to find that girl that threw that chair. We need to get some eventually in the future. Like we should do some like confessional stories.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So y'all be looking out.
Yeah.
I think this is episode 9. I'm pretty sure this is episode 9. Be looking out for episode 10. We dropping new episodes all fucking 2020. Shit's finna be fuego.
That's right.
Thank y'all for listening. Phyllis, go ahead, hit them with the outro.
You know, all I'm saying is if you stayed this long for the podcast,
Real
nigga
shit.
Real nigga shit. Like, you know, you the best brawler. You the coolest person in high school. I know you are. Because you stayed this long. You know, if you got bullied, they must have been some hating ass niggas. Because I know your swag was on 10. Your swag was on 1,000. You know, you wasn't nerdy. You was just setting a trend. You feel me? You probably was up here being true to the game while everybody else was trying to catch up to your fame. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Preach,
Snap on that one. You know, and if you a parent that's out here checking these kids' phone for all that Pinot and all that inappropriate stuff, shout out to y'all. Because that take dedication. Because the kids know how to do these apps and hide all that shit. But you found it. That's right. You found what's up in that kid's phone. You probably gonna give them a whooping tonight. Or, you know, if you're not a whooping type parent, you probably gonna have that real full house discussion. Which is fine too. But anyway, shout out to y'all. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. You feel me? Because y'all always be doing that. And, you know, that's what's up, you know? Yeah.
Episode 9. We out.
Bye.